This program contains true stories of rescues. All of the 911 calls you will hear are real. Whenever possible, the actual people involved have helped us reconstruct the events as they happened.
On the evening of April 18th, 1991, at a fast food restaurant in Bakersfield, California, Patty Fainer and two fellow employees were just getting ready to close up for the night.
It was about 10 o'clock at night, and I was doing the dishes. Sandy was cleaning the grill, and Dave was going to sweep in the dining room. There were no customers at all, and it had been pretty slow for like about 30 minutes.
At 9:55 p.m., a call came in to Bakersfield Police Dispatcher Andrea Gavin.
911.
I need the police. Armed robbery in progress.
Where at?
Wiener Schnitz on Avenue.
What?
We get so many routine type of calls that when something in progress or life-threatening happens, it sometimes catches you off guard.
Does the guy have a gun?
Yeah, I was out front sweeping. He didn't see me. He just took somebody to the back with a gun to their head.
Okay, hold on. I want you to calm down and think of a description while I get this call going.
I was in fear for the employee that he said the suspect had a gun to her head. But at that particular moment, my main concern was him and getting the officers out there.
Attention, city units, 211 in progress. RP is observing 1023 first floor there, 3 Baker 12, 1 April 14, 3 April 15, copy.
Very cool, comment. He's wearing a baseball cap and I believe a sweatshirt.
Wearing a baseball cap, what color shirt?
I just caught a glimpse of him. I believe it was a sweatshirt. I'm not real sure.
What color?
Gray, I believe.
He was holding an employee with a gun?
Yes, he had the gun to the back of her head, and he took her into the back room immediately. I don't think he saw me.
And he started walking us back towards the safe. When we got about to the drive-through window, he told Sandy that she had 2 tries to open the safe.
I think he might have come in through our drive-through window because the back door is locked. There's a male watching me from the parking lot.
Okay, where are you calling me from?
From a payphone in the parking lot. This is the second time we've been hit. Last time he had an accomplice waiting in the same position. He's watching me right now. He's coming up to me with a mask on his face.
I got real excited. My adrenaline got going, and I got very scared for that man.
That guy's coming up to you with a mask on his face?
Yes, and he's running at me, and he has a gun in his hand.
He's running at you, and he has a gun in his hand?
Sir, he just get off the phone.
Okay.
When the phone went dead, I thought he'd been shot. Usually we're on the phone with people till the officers arrive. This time I had no idea if he was going to be alive when the officers got there. I didn't think he would.
70 Avenue units responding. RP's no longer landline. He advised the suspect was running at him with the firearm, advising that if he didn't get off the phone, he'd shoot. No further.
Among the officers who responded was Patrolman Jack Smith.
A lot of things go through your mind going to calls like this. If I come in too quick and he sees me inside, then I'm going to have a hostage situation. I'm going to have to deal with him. If they're fleeing, what's going to happen to me then? Am I going to let these 2 armed gunmen get away from me?
Right about this time, a customer came through the drive-thru. I didn't know whether to take the order or not, so I just went ahead and took my chances.
understand he couldn't open the safe?
Too nervous. I've got the combination. I'll give it to you. I can't get it open.
He told her, you have one more try. After 3 or 4 tries, she finally opened it. I thought about signaling to the customers, but what could they do? They were outside and I was inside. I'd be dead before they had a chance to get in.
Get over here, get the registry money.
Can I have some ketchup and salt for my french fries, please? You have a nice night. Thank you.
Let's go, man.
Lyle Martin was the first officer on the scene.
Just as I reach the back of the business, 2 subjects come running out.
Suspect ran northbound on the east side of Albertson.
He was scared, and he was just a look of disbelief, like, no way. The police are here.
There's somebody right at the back of the business I can't see from here. There's 2, 1, just, they're both climbing the fence. 1023. They're going to be eastbound over the fence behind Long's.
Down over the fence behind Long's.
One subject had a Raiders jacket on with a white collar. They both went over that wall right where you are, Jack.
Almost simultaneously, the Kern County Sheriff's helicopter arrived.
Unit has a visual on the suspect there. Want to give me a flashlight. Bill 15, somebody fired a shot.
With the gunshot person off, I thought either Officer Martin had shot at one of the suspects, or the suspects had shot at me because I was coming up in the car.
Bill 15 to the other unit, did you fire the shot? Baker 12 negative. Bill 15, one shot has been fired.
At that time, I know the suspects had fired a shot here, so I put out over the radio, be very careful. These guys have guns, and they're open fire on us already.
Baker 12, Air 1, they're going to be just past this beach house where my light's going to be going. Air 1, coming.
As the helicopter searched over, I could see there was a 9mm handgun laying on top of the brick wall that the suspect had just climbed. I could also see there was an expended casing on the ground, so I knew that they just capped off the round.
Airline had a visual on this area. They couldn't have gotten out of the area. They're within 3 or 4 yards right in there. Freeze right there! Get those hands up! Get them up!
This guy looked just like something you see out of the movies. He still had the bandana on his face, just like a train robber. And he was in a pile of money.
170 down, northeast corner of Lawn.
Check for 1 subject down northeast corner of Lawn, here to assist.
344, I'll be 297 and 30. Zero 15. This subject device has been shot. Dispatch ambulance code 3.
I told him that next time you run from police, take your finger off the trigger when you climb those brick walls, then you won't shoot yourself. And he groaned or something, but he wasn't very happy.
Bakersfield police units searched the area for the second suspect, including Officer Renee Chow.
2114 with a subject in Madrid and Limerick. Any description?
I saw he was wearing a black sports type jacket, fitting description.
Put your hands up!
At that point, I ordered him to place his hands up and took him into custody.
King 5, forward 2. You have the second subject in custody. Got one in custody here. Copy. Stand by with him. We'll bring a witness past.
3 of them were brought to his location where they viewed him and identified him as one of the suspects.
He'll be one of the suspects. One of the victims knows my name recognized.
This particular call lasted maximum 5 minutes. And in 5 minutes, we had 25 cops on the scene. Our perimeter stood up, suspects in custody. Any other cop showed up, it was valet parking.
The 2 suspects were subsequently convicted of robbery and sentenced to prison. All 3 employees of the fast food restaurant survived the incident unharmed. For shift manager Sandy Logan, it wasn't easy coming to grips with what happened.
After the whole night was over, I went home, talked to my husband, and we cried. I was scared out of my mind. I really thought I wasn't going to get through that evening. I think police officers did a fantastic job. As far as I'm concerned, they got there in the nick of time, just in time to catch them.
I think Dave's the hero. Most people would have just ran. I would have ran somewhere and called the cops from somewhere else, you know.
Dave Yerix doesn't regret the choice he made that night.
I guess you don't know what you're going to do in a situation until it happens, but here he is taking them to the back, and you've only got like a second or two to decide what you're going to do. So I just instantly made a choice. Go to the phone, call the police, get this thing stopped before anything happened. I kind of surprised myself the way I reacted. It let me know that I wouldn't just fold up on the floor and panic, that I would at least do something.
To our life savings.
Together.